can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everybody, welcome to the video, and we're going to get to Goodwill here pretty soon. But like I've mentioned in a previous video, I'm just trying to get consistent with my intros and what I'm saying. And first off, please hit the thumbs up button. That really does help the video. That likes the video, gets it pushed out there to more people. And subscribe if you want to continue to see content from me. And then comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of the pickups. Are they cool? Have you seen that before? Is there anything that I missed? Did you guys see anything in those videos that I'm passing up that I probably should be taking a second look at and looking up? Stay tuned to the end of the video because we will be, I like to cover a little topic, and we'll be talking about a eBay Vero that I recently got. And we also talk about a few solds, try to bring you some cool, interesting, unique solds that you might not be seeing everywhere else, and walk you through my thought process on those items. Otherwise, let's get over to Goodwill. Alright, this is where we start out at this Goodwill's right here in the glass, checking out some shoes. Air Max 97s for $44, some Sorels. Everything in here is going to be a little overpriced shoe-wise. Have some makeup stuff we may look at later. I don't know. Doesn't really excite me. But sometimes, if that's the only profit you can find, that's the only profit you can find. What's that? I forgot what that yellow thing is there. That looks like the... Oh no. Oh no, it's like that Zachaby's? Or, oh no, it's the collagen powder. Not seeing anything there in the jewelry. I hear a cart over there. More shoes. We have here some Porsche shoes for $32. Ray-Bans. More than likely overpriced, but some flip cameras. $25 though. If those are brand new, that might be good. I'll have to double check to see what they're going for. I think used they're around $20. Logitech webcam, probably overpriced. But we'll definitely check it out later because I want to check out the shelves. That Targus keyboard for $22 is not good. Not a good price. Good keyboard, just not a good price for it. Alright, let's get back here and check, see what's going on. This could be kind of interesting. These would probably resell for about $10. $4.29, which would be pain. But look how many there are. So overall, the profit probably good. And $10. Obviously, we charge shipping. I don't know. It's not exciting. Yeah, not exciting to me. Sorry. Alright, let's keep searching for other items here. Glass flower, not the best quality. Say Murano style, what does it say? Cavalier glass, made in China. Good spell. I like a little apothecary type jar. We're back here to look at the electronics. Little Xbox controller for $13. It's not good. Oh, my wife snagged this right here. So we got anthropology. It's actually tin. You know, stack of 3 storage containers. Oh, no. The price on that. There you go. That's the price right there. And then she snagged a Dooney and Burke little purse clutch crossbody thing. So that should be pretty good. There's the price right there. All right. Let me see. What is this? It's like some sort of little switch router thing. UFO. Oh, these are actually kind of cool if I'm not mistaken. These are the ones you interact with your hand. You kind of just hover your hand over. There's a lot going on over there. You hover your hand underneath it and you push it with your hand. These are kind of cool. They sold these at Costco. But there should be like a little charging cord. What did it charge with? Oh, it's just a micro USB. Remember the ones from Costco use some weird little proprietary connector, which is kind of annoying. This is just a cool find. This is not necessarily a pickup. I'll look it up just to see if it is worth anything, but that's just a cool find. So DVD drives, burners, internal for computers, SATA connectors, what you want to see. But what you want is to find the Blu-ray burners. These ones are not very good. And they want $13 for it, so. Secret Lab. PU foam armrest top. This new armrest for your chair. Kind of. Why would they sell a? It's piqued my interest. I'll look it up. Windshield Wizard. You know what? This might come in handy for us. Well, that might be that's a personal purchase. I'm gonna ask my wife. Little, you know, that little micro-sized Super NES knockoff. Spirit of St. Louis. It's working. $14. You might look this. It's going to be a lookup. Toastmaster. This is right here. Words matter. Is it in there? It is in there. Alright, let me get back to you. Okay, so this maybe a special edition or not. It only sells for about $20, so we can't pay $10 for that. This, if you ever see this, it's clear captions, blue, only goes for about $20. You may get a little deceived and see some high $40, $50 comps for it, but the reality is it's probably only going to sell for about $20. What is this? Oh, omelet maker. This guy here, I'm not really 100% sold on it, and I only see a listing for $22, so I'm a little bit behind. What's this right here? Oh. I thought maybe this was a, what do they want for this? $8? No, it's not worth it. Not the wired ones. scoping out this little Christmas. No. Okay, so this potential personal pickup, it's cool personal pickup, resale. Maybe about $100 on that is what we're probably looking at. This right here, no. We'll have to look it up, but I'm guessing probably about $40 on this little tin. There's a bin over here. Let's go take a look. Still have yet to get to all the shelves. Artichoke cooker. Huh. Okay, I got hangers. Random golf club. Target. I mean, Costco probably. A little Costco find that could come in handy. These are for stovetops, gas burners. Salsa maker. Okay, we'll get back to you. Alright, so we're over here in the clear glass right now. And here's a really cool old Fenton glass hobnob piece, but this one had a topper to it, and it's missing the top, so $3.89. I'm gonna leave it behind. Hearing another. I've sold these before. I wouldn't recommend it, but depending on the subject matter, yeah, I talked about that in my other video regarding subject matter. It can really make a difference. The ones I've sold are actually Hello Kitty. I don't think New York would be a good sell. Look at these decanters. Look like glass, but that's not glass. Little glass squirrel. These are probably older. Yeah. But nothing really to write home about. Okay, I'm not seeing really anything else. Cool little vintage mugs. I got this dog. This is brass and copper. They want $22 though. I'm having trouble finding anything on it. Well, brass and copper has got to be worth something. Alright, let's go take a look at this cart. We're looking for spoons and stuff. Nothing really insane here as far as utensils go. But I saw this right here. Salt and pepper grinder. Star Wars. $5.10. That's a pickup. I just made sure it was in there. No matter what, I'm picking that up. Well, I mean, if it's priced at a point where that's a no-brainer. This right here, though, safety pliers, $3.59. Definitely be on the lookout for these. These were here with the utensils. They can go for as high as $80. So I need to do some more research, but it's definitely a buy for $3.59. And look at the size of that thing. Tiny. Okay. So we're scoping out, seeing what else is here. turn around, check out the wood. Oh, I grabbed this old, I thought this was a pound puppy. It's not a pound puppy, but I'm going to just look it up. It is from a 1985, but just because something's old doesn't mean it's going to be of any value. But it has that pound puppy look to it, so. Some more paints, acrylics maybe? Watercolors. Alright, let's see, really, I don't know. Let me know if you guys see anything here, but I'm not seeing anything else here in the wood or the utensils. I'm going to move over to the other side where there's more music. The music's louder, so I'll get back to you guys with what I find over there. Okay, I kind of hear in the back little darker area. So this armrest, it might be good. It might go for like 20 or so, but not for $6. I think I'm going to put it back. It doesn't excite, not exciting. This Disney purse, kind of unassuming, but look out for the logos. This is the Icon series, just a black faux leather purse. If it was some of the other more decorative ones, it might go for good money, but this one here will probably only sell for 20, and they want $16.89. So some listed for 40 and all, but it's really probably going to sell for 20 bucks. This little guy for $7.39 is not worth it, but probably would sell for about 15. This right here, though, this was sitting on the shelves. Charles and Keith, definitely look out for this. Well made. I say stay away from these little magnet things, but this is a nice, well made one. Got a good brand name. Look at the clips there. Little hands. Just make sure my camera's straight. Little hands there, pink with hearts. Good subject matter. Should be a $50 purse right here. And we're going to pay $10.49. All right. I'm charging them way back here to put stuff back here, but I wanted to show you guys something here. A very well-made purse, can be very deceiving, but this is a Liz Claiborne. It's very nice, well made, but it's not going to sell for that much. The price is actually pretty decent on this. But I have bought and sold Liz Claiborne for upwards of $40 to $50 purses before. I don't think I'm going to be able to. If I go back to my sold history and find one, I will pop it up on the screen. But it's really got to be a very older, leather, of course. And kind of hard for me to explain. They're just purses that just pop. Not necessarily. I mean, this kind of just stuck out to me, but this isn't going to be worth it. Like the last one I remember selling was kind of like half this size, kind of small, had a bunch of pockets on the front, pockets on the side. Looked like a little kid's purse, but it was a women's purse. So it's kind of tricky, but takes some getting used to as far as finding which ones are actually worth it. Put this back. Then we're going to put this back. So yeah, just because some brands don't in general sell well, there's always exceptions to the rule. And you never know. Just gonna go over here. So it definitely takes a while to develop the eye for knowing what's going to sell, what's not going to sell. And hopefully my videos help you and others help you develop that skill just by seeing what we buy. And on a side note, do you guys ever feel, if you're at Goodwill or out and about, you know, sourcing thrift stores, do you ever feel like you're being followed? I'm having that feeling right now. Oh no, computers are down. Alright guys, we're gonna try to check out of here. Check out, but we'll see you in the next one. Or stay tuned for the recap. Okay, well, while we wait for the computers to come back up and we can make our purchase, we're in the shoe section. We got some New Balances, Minimus. Good brand, good to look out for, but $19.99, not really gonna cut it there. Vans, even nice, even special edition ones, $16.89. They're generally going to go for about $30. And then the less desirable ones will go for even less than that. We have here some Nike, look like tennis shoes, yeah. Theatrical tennis shoes based on the bottom there. Music is higher over here, so we have here some knockoff Nikes, Adidas. Wanted is the brand on that. Alright, yeah, no, that's a big no right there. Something got caught on my bracelet. What is that? Nope. These are biking shoes. And I hope you guys like the speed of the video too. I'm trying to go a lot slower. Michael Vick jersey. Oh no! That's a good one. That's a good one. Make sure it's real first. Looks real. Pardon me. Right, are you checking out? Okay, never mind. Something just doesn't feel right about this. There's the letters in the back, so we're not going to pick that up. But looks like we can check out. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put this first back. Just grab that for the example, and then we'll see you guys in the recap. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to that Goodwill. It's one of the regular spots. If you've been watching my videos, you'll see that, you know, you'll probably catch on and see and recognize that Goodwill. Our Goodwills here are pretty packed full of items pretty much all the time, and they're constantly turning over merchandise. Even at our local Savers, you know, you can go every day, you'll see a lot of the same stuff, but they're constantly just turning over merchandise. So same is true with Goodwills. I think I mentioned in another video, or a video that might be coming up, there was a keyboard that has been at this Goodwill for a while. Not this Goodwill, but another Goodwill in my area. And it's been there for a while. It's been, like, it's kind of crazy because sometimes items will, you'll see it on the shelf and then you'll see it again and it slowly, like, deteriorates as people go through it. Like, by the time I saw this keyboard again for maybe like the third or fourth time, it was missing one of the feet in the back. It was missing the dongle. It was getting dinged up, and I'm like, oh God, this thing's just going down and down. The problem was they had it priced really high initially. I think they had it priced $16. It's a keyboard that would probably go for around $40 to $50, and it was finally priced right. It was priced at, I think it was $8 or so. So it was priced better. I mean, not the best, but it was still priced well. But at this point, it's too far gone to even to attempt to purchase that. But we are going to get some solds here, and a Vero. I recently got a Vero. I'm going to pop it up on a picture of it on the screen over here. And it's by a company called Oyo, I believe I'm pronouncing it right. O-Y-O. And now I believe, I'm not 100% sure because they don't really give you all the information. They just tell you, you know, this is a trademark infringement or copyright infringement or counterfeit. and they just take it down. That's it. So you really know, you just don't list it again. That's it. They take it down, you don't list it again. If you do, you could end up in, potential warnings and possible suspensions on eBay. So whenever that happens, we take the item down and we just never list it again on eBay. Now, this item I know for a fact is not a counterfeit or copyright. The issue, I believe, is that it looks too much like a Lego minifigure. Now, I took care when listing this to make sure not to use any of Lego's trademark words, including one common mistake is to use the word minifigure when in toys. If you use minifigure, that is associated with Lego. It is a trademark word for Lego, so you got to be careful. You can look it up. You can Google this stuff, and it'll come up in Google. I mean, I just know because I'm a big Lego person, and I deal a lot in Legos. So I thought I was safe by not using any words that could potentially get it taken down, basically, and it did. It still got taken down. So what I did was I went ahead and took the opportunity to finally put an item up on sale on Mercari. This is the first item I put on Mercari, and guess what? It sold within about 5 minutes. It sold. Not only did it sell, quickly. It sold for more than I listed it on eBay. So I listed it on eBay for $15. I had actually already received a message from a potential buyer. Mercari recommended I listed at $20, which I did, and it sold at $20. So after fees and everything, I think it's $16.75 is what I get. So making a little bit more on that. I got my first Mercari sale under my belt. Got a couple more listings over there on Mercari, so we'll see how things go over there. But yeah, watch out for Veros. Watch out for this item. I'll take it down now. And there are other Veros, you can Google that, look those up. That's another thing. When you are doing research on an item, you're not just looking at the price or looking at the, sell-through. I don't like to call it sell-through rate, but the sell-through rate, that's what a lot of people call it. But when you're looking, and when I'm doing my research, I'm also looking to see, is it listed? Is it not listed? How many are listed? But that can also give you a sense of, can this be listed too? You see something pretty obvious that should be, something that should be up there and listed, but on eBay, something that should be selling, or, and then you don't see it on there. And then for some, you got to, kind of think, oh, well, why isn't this item listed? There's some issue with it. That's what I was doing actually just a little bit ago, because I was doing some listings here. And I have this little chopper here, and this will appear in a video coming up soon, but or where I got it at, I should say. I got it at Savers, but it's from IKEA, and you would think this would be up there and out there on eBay. It's IKEA. IKEA products generally sell well on eBay, and a lot of people love IKEA and are always looking out for IKEA products. So I came across this brand new. And there's no listings on eBay for this at all. There's no sold history. There's none listed. There are other choppers. I mean, if you guys, this is like the as seen on TV chopper thing. It chops nuts and vegetables and all kind of dices them and all that. But you would think that this would be on eBay already. IKEA stuff, but it's not. There's nothing out there. So then it's got me thinking. It's got me like, oh man, could this potentially be a Vero? But IKEA products typically are not IKEA things from IKEA are not something that I've encountered or have heard that they take down at all. So it's perfectly fine. IKEA stuff. From what I know, other people may have other experiences with it, but as far as I'm concerned, I've never had an IKEA product taken down before. Personally, I've never heard of any IKEA items taken down. So that's another thing to look out for. When you're doing your research, you're not only just looking for pricing, you're not just looking for, how fast it's going to sell, seeing if you have a customer base, what your competition is, but you're also kind of like, wait a second, I know that this should be on there. What's going on? Why are there no solds? Why are there none listed right now? Or why are there listed but none sold? That you would think this item would sell. Kind of like I don't know, something common. Let's say like Nikes, for example. Although I do know that Nikes, some people have had Nikes taken down, so be cautious. I don't know why they would have been taken down, but I know some people have had, Nike products taken down off of eBay. But something like a Nike, you would think there would be, constant. There are constant listings and all that. So if it's something obvious that should be out there, that should be listed, that should be. What's that noise? My TV just turned on. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get a Vero on that, or I'm gonna get a Vero copyright. I don't want to get a copyright on YouTube. That's another thing I gotta watch out for. Kind of startled me too. Why did my TV just suddenly turn? That's kind of odd. But then again, all my TVs are connected to. I don't know. Maybe my son might have tried to stream to it by accident. Oh well, whatever. That was totally caught live. That totally caught me off guard. Startled me because I didn't know what the heck that might. Okay, yeah, you got my live reaction there. That was weird. What's also pretty weird too is I'm actually going to a little ghost hunting event at the Winchester Mystery House this coming weekend. So pretty cool. I really can't wait. Yeah, I'm big on paranormal stuff and all that. So either way, lost my whole train of thought. What I was talking about. So if it's something obvious that should be sold, bought and sold on eBay, but yet you don't really see it on there, just have that in the back of your mind that potentially you could get taken down. It could be something where the company maybe does not want that sold. They could have registered. I'm not really sure how they go through the process, but they kind of register with eBay and they get their name on some list. I don't know. And then eBay automatically will take it down, if it's copyright, trademark infringed. There's also, what's the other one where they could just say it's a counterfeit item, whether it's counterfeit or not. They can say it's a counterfeit. They can submit, I don't know. I really don't know how they exactly do it, but they submit something to eBay, a letter or email or whatever, saying, hey, this item needs to be taken down. It's counterfeit. So they don't need to be on the Vero list or be registered with eBay. They can just send this note and eBay will automatically take it down. So be cautious. Just another thing to think about when you're listing. I know there's a lot of stuff that goes into this, there's a lot of stuff to think about, a lot of stuff to process as you're out there. But as a general rule of thumb, this is my last thought on, or last, what I'm going to say about it. As a general rule of thumb, if you see items that are being bought and sold pretty regularly on eBay, it's safe to say it's okay. But like I've always said, there's always exceptions to the rule. So watch other people's videos. I know a lot of people have Vero stuff out there. I mean, this is my first Vero, and I can't even remember the last one I had. So, but either way, it got sold on another platform. We're good to go. Let's jump into the solds. Okay, stuff that I've sold here. Now this is something I would not pick up again. It's sold for a little over $18, but it is a this is a what do you call it? I was gonna say Vera Bradley. It's not Vera Bradley. It's a Ray Dunn. So Peter Pan Ray Dunn mug with the hat topper on it. So for $18, and it took a little over 4 months to sell. It just turned out to be not. The profit margin I would like for such a heavier item, and this is going to go in a larger box too because of the the top here, and it just didn't attract the activity that I really wanted it. I thought it would. I thought it would sell a lot quicker, and it's just so you really have to think about. This goes into the other things you have to think about too, is how it's going to get shipped. Is it worth the time and effort and the profit? And the profit I'm going to make, does that mean that? No. Does that, in my mind, does that translate to a good sale or worth? Now here's the word. I'm getting my words mixed up here. Is it worth it to me to ship this in a box, go through the hassle of packaging this up, because it's going to need bubble wrap, it's going to need packaging material and all that. Is it worth it? And for me, the answer is no. So if it's sold for maybe over $20, maybe $25-ish, it would be worth it. But yeah, we're not buying this thing again. Check the profit on this is probably going to be right around maybe $8 on this thing. So we're not doing that again. But we did sell some great items here too as well. So this mouse. Now I sold a bunch of keyboards over the weekend. So those, yeah, keyboards. You know, you guys, I showed you keyboards before. But here's a little mouse, a really cool little mouse, just a little laptop travel mouse, slim design. It's a Logitech, and they abbreviate. They do this little Logi. I guess Logi is how you pronounce it. Kind of abbreviate it. Great way to spot it. But it's really nicely made. You can tell it's just really. It's got a little bit of a weight to it. It's Bluetooth, so you don't necessarily need a receiver or a dongle to this. You can connect it to anything that has Bluetooth. It is a rechargeable, so it has a micro USB to recharge right there. It just has a good quality to it. Now, the other thing you want to look out for, too, is anything that says MX on Logitech. That's their higher-end, higher-end products is that when marked with the MX. So it's marked with the MX, you know it's going to be a little bit more of a premium over just a regular plain old Logitech. And this one here was thrown in a bundle, so I got it for probably about $1 or $2 at the flea market. Sold for $20. Nice quick sale, goes in the poly bag. Probably wrap it a couple times in bubble wrap, throw in a poly bag. That's good to go. Nice, easy $20 sale right there. Another item that sold for $20, and that's these Star Wars little action figures. Now this is from the build. Okay, so they over in Star Wars, you know, they have the new Star Wars land, and they have a droid factory there where you build a droid. Those are larger, and you can make them motorized, remote control. I've sold those before too, and those sell. If they're motorized, they'll sell for around $100. The non-motorized will sell for about half that, so around $40 or $50 for the non-motorized. But these ones here were, and you know what? I'm just thinking about it. I don't think they have this anymore. This used to be at the end of the Star Tours ride in Disneyland. I don't know about Disney World, but in Disneyland, in the gift shop, you used to be able to build these little droids. They had several different styles of droids, you know, like the C-3PO style, and then the R2-D2 style of droid as well too. And then you would get, you get your case on there for it. You'd build it, then you get your little, clamshell, and it's kind of like as if you're buying this in a store on a hanger. But I pick these up all the time. They're usually priced right around $3 or so. This was a Goodwill find. And this sold for $20, so definitely look out for these. I know they're not at Disneyland anymore, so getting rare. Harder to find, I guess, I would say. Another cool sale. Again, this was picked up in a big old bundle. Now, this one I paid probably about $1 for it. I don't think it was even more than $1. I think it was less than $1, I should say. But this, something that you wouldn't even think to pick up, that everybody passed up, but it was a cool $15 sale. Circus Casino, Las Vegas. Sorry, I put Las Vegas, but I believe there's a Circus in Reno as well too. Yeah, I don't think it's closed down yet. I don't think it has, but I'm not sure. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. But just a cool Circus belt buckle, and sold that for $15. Easy poly bag, a few wraps and bubble wrap, and this goes right out the door in a poly bag. It's all metal. Really no real risk of breaking, but look at that, just a simple I've had actual sterling silver belt buckles take longer to sell than this thing. This thing took 3 days to sell. I listed that on Thursday. Thursday. I got it on Thursday, listed on Thursday, and it sold over the weekend. So cool sale, something to look out for. I was trying to think like what if the other casinos would do well, but I don't know. Someone was looking for it and bought it and paid $15. Maybe it was just priced right, but definitely look out for belt buckles. Belt buckles do sell, just have to price them right. And again, subject matter is everything. Okay, another thing that sold, graphics cards. I did sell one the other day, but I don't think I put it in a video. But graphics cards, if you guys are into computers or anything, gaming, I mean, you need these to game on a computer. So this is actually very old. Yeah, very old because, excuse me, you can tell by the connection on the bottom. This right here is an older style connection. It's called the AGP connection, and brand new actually. The anti-static bag sticker has not been broken, so it's still sealed. I listed as open box, and this sold for $54. So I get a lot of comments on videos when I post that I found graphics cards, and people don't believe me that these sell. People don't think that they sell for anything. They think they're garbage, but they still sell. You know, I have an old rig with an old graphics card on it I still use. Some older games will only run on some of this older hardware, so these things still sell. People are still looking for them, and usually you get this older hardware pretty cheap. I got this at the flea market, and I paid $5 for this graphics card, so $54. Pretty cool sale. Another sale that kind of surprised me. Actually, let me show you this little paperweight here. Here's another sale right here. I have this out here already, but something that, you know, it's this kind of like if you can find it for a good price, pick it up and sell it. But this is a Beats Pill a Bluetooth speaker. Another one that sold. This sold for $30. Sold for less than what it should probably go for, which is more like $50 to $60. And the reason is I believe the battery is kind of deteriorating. It only charges up to, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 5 little LED lights on here, and it only charges up to 3. So I accepted. I disclosed that and accepted a $30 offer on that, and that's going out the door too. So definitely look out for Beats headphones. The red ones seem to go for a lot more, or a bit more than other colors. So either way, this is an exclamation point. This is a paperweight, and this is by Kate Spade and Lennox. Definitely something to look out for. It's not crazy valuable. I mean, you would think Kate Spade, Lennox, you know, you're looking $100. No, $18 on this little paperweight. So, cool little sale. Got that for $2.59 over at Goodwill. Oh, the surprise. And I paid, got this in a bundle. Paid a little over $1 for it, for, you know, after, you know, estimating the whole bundle. But this sold for $55. It probably could have gone for more, but I'm always in the... I've talked about this before, where I like to get things at such a low price if I can, and if it's reasonable, so that way I can offer good deals to people that are shopping on eBay. They're shopping at my eBay store. And this is one that probably should have went for more like $60 to $70. But this is a Yahtzee. I always pick up these little electronic devices because they remind me of my childhood. I remember buying these at Radio Shack. I tended to go, pick up more like the poker or the 21 games. But I saw this Yahtzee there, picked it up, threw it in a bundle at the flea market. Brand new, sealed. $55 of what it sold for, or the offer I accepted. They actually sent me an offer of $40, and I went ahead and came back with $60, and they said $55. So I'm making great profit on it, and this is going to be an easy to ship as well too. Couple wraps in bubble mailer, couple wraps of bubble wrap, and throw it in a bubble mailer. And it's off. It's late for me today. Probably why I'm mincing my words. But great sales. I mean, we have a lot more sale. I have a bunch of keyboards to get out. I think I have 8 or 9 keyboards that have to go out this weekend, or this coming Monday, that sold over the weekend. And a bunch of other items sold. A bunch of other common, you know, what do you call it? Bread and butter items is what we call it. Items just regularly sell all the time. But I think these are pretty cool items, pretty unique items, stuff to be on the lookout for. You know, like this belt buckle, I don't know. I mean, when I picked it up, did I know it would sell? I mean, I like to think that every item I pick up, I know is going to sell. And for some reason, This belt buckle I got from a regular vendor. Her name's Lupe. I buy from her all the time, and everything I buy from her sells. It's just, I think I've talked about this in videos before. There's some vendors I stay away from because while their items are great that I pick up and I have confidence they will sell, they just don't move that fast, and sometimes they don't sell at all. I've had that happen too before. But everything I buy at some vendors, those items just always seem to sell. It's just weird the way that happens. But I got this from Lupe, and it sold $15. I mean, I can't. It's cool. Someone was looking for it and bought it. So how did I know someone? I mean, I don't know. Is it a sixth sense? A sixth sense that I have? I don't know. But great item, great sale. Contributed overall to the weekend sales. So I have a lot of work to do. I gotta get this video out, and I'll have to pull all my items so I can get them all ready to go for tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and please like the video by hitting the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you want to continue to see content from me. You can hit the bell notification if you do want to get notified when these videos drop, which are every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, usually around midday, depending upon where you are in the world. Catch you in the next one.